As I'm getting emotional, you can see it's still a soul subject, but I'm working on it. How about that? Right, now we gotta get to talking to me because you guys want to know. I know you want to know. Those who watch want to know. Those who love want to know. Those who know what I'm representing want to know. So yeah, okay, then basically I've been going through a lot of mental torment, questioning myself, hating myself, how I look, how I am, who I am. And it's not to do with social media and what I'm trying to do, and I'm not trying to fit into no box of anyone else. I'm just trying to be real and be me. And if you can relate and see trauma and know trauma and move forward from it, I think you should definitely spread the word of encouragement to move on, and which is giving the formula and how to get over certain things. And I've been through a lot, so I know that I can help and represent, and that's what I aim to do. And I think that's what everyone else has time and a platform and space to do. But no, not everyone's genuine and wants to do that. And you don't have to believe me, you just have to watch this space, because there are movements that I want to be making that's going to be benefiting people like yourself and me who've been through trauma and want to move on. Been through trauma and want to move on genuinely, but sometimes we need to not move on with the things that crutch us back to the same traumatic experiences that we're running from. Right, that's the whole point. It's going to go to my notes, right? Okay, so I'm going to brief this out very quickly because I'm very busy. Right, let me take this off for the next half because I am absolutely boiling. Whoa, strings alert, strings alert, strings alert. Do not flirt. Let's go through these so we can get this out of the way, so we can give you my love whilst I'm creating these things and the legacy that I deserve for me personally, which represents the world that I love, which has people in it, so it's not just about me. Okay, turning 35. Note, y'all. Note, people, listen to this. So turning 35 feels good but gets lonely. Okay, what do I mean by that? I've got no issue with it, never had no issue with it, couldn't wait to get older, hate being a teenager, wanted to get out of school, didn't like being in my parents' household, couldn't wait to get out my mom's household. Daddy wasn't there. For most of y'all, Daddy wasn't there, but she did a show concerning fathers. Well, partook in a show concerning lack of fathers. But come on, can't blame all dads. There's some brilliant dads out there, right? Yeah, it feels lonely. I'm single, the longest I've been single, 3 years, so on. Seeing everyone happy, it's coming near Christmas. Everybody feels that way. I have everyone else, I have love, I have so much around me. Why am I worrying about that? Next, I have 5 performances almost complete this year. I'm rising up. Okay, you guys know I'm a singer-songwriter. I write poetry, I'm a creative person, anything expressive I do. And I do it with a conviction of truth. And that means also showcasing my talents. I like to represent such things as mental health is a big one. Just public support, you know, that are gonna, and charitable based events that are helping the generalized public that everyone wants to ignore. Even people that just want to look on social media. So 5 performances, I'm rising up. Yeah, I've had 5 performances, or after this video, there will be a completion towards 5 performances. Let me think what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I'm building up. I am planning to do my own album. I'm planning to do a covers album, also my own songs. I love covers, but I also do write my own stuff. And that is showcasing me and the words that I have to say, which I hope helps everybody, or enough people, small amount of people that can make a change, just like there's a small amount of people at the top who trickle down to the pyramid and try and destroy us all. So, yeah, sorted. What is this? Actions without emotional attachment. Actions without emotional attachment helps. Who are you talking to? Well, okay, then I know that it doesn't help. Put it this way, when I perform, it's emotional. When I speak, it's emotional. Everything I do is based on emotions, because that's all that's ever got me through things, because physically I've not been able to change things, but I've been able to create a magical world that I could live in, be safe in. Then it turned out that I could just perform through that. So, I'm leaving those things that anchored me to move forward, like the pain, the family issues, other things, abuse, in a few ways, all those things that were giving me that that fight. For you, it could be a divorce. For you, it could be losing somebody through death or just losing them in general. Anything will fuel you to move forward if you're still here, and then you'll realize how strong you are. But anyway, all that to say, I've stopped that. I've stopped all of that. I'm not thinking. I'm just trying to just do. Not be a robot, but just do. And it's not called being a robot. It's getting on. Because there were things I need to do. And being over emotional was hindering me from making the next steps. Because I'd overthink too much. And I can't pretend that I'm going to be able to do that all the time. But I'm going to try to do it most of the time. So as I told you, consistency is not perfection. It's the currency and the percentage. Like throughout your lifetime, how much time did you do the things you wanted to do versus the things you did not? You want to make the percentage of not lower. It's true. Like giving up something, you want to make the percentage lower. Never say never again. You want to make it so minimal that it's non-existent. But at some point in your life, once it's going to happen. Come on. All right, so... And I'm lonely, and in lonely time, I'm learning me and morals. Okay, then put it this way. I was always insecure, needed love, needed attention, and I'd give in to anybody who gave me a smile, anybody who gave me attention, and didn't know my value. They'd have to tell me my value. And I'm sort of still waiting on that, but realizing having that when I finally got that and it left me. The guy was amazing. He left, but he left me thinking I got the angel I wanted after so many years, and I didn't even know I needed him and wanted him. But he left me with the solace of, Talvin, you can do it, you're able, but you know, you just need to hear it. So I'm learning in my own personal time that I don't need to be chasing around for that, meaning on apps, dating apps, looking for guys here, there and everywhere. Though it does happen and I don't always meet, but I need reassurance and validation. And I'm learning that in those times, I got to deal with that so I can move on, because those times are supposed to help me progress and it's supposed to be my time to develop anything that I want to, instead of thinking about what I could be and should be. I should be just getting on with it. So it points over to the last thing that I just said, and I'm sure you can relate. So let's get rid of that. Okay, then birthday expectations. Well, turning 35, and I told you about what happened there. Well, I did expect, like, I would love to have gone out, dressed up, fixed up, even on the weekend, but I did not. But secretly, deep down, I was hoping that bitter discipline would pull me forward into a better place. You know what I'm saying? Well, what's the next one? Share, like, and subscribe. Well, I'll come to you afterwards with that. I've muggled these up, obviously. Okay. I wish I dated more younger and not... I wish I dated more younger and not just given to whoever smiles. Same thing I just said. Yeah, everyone's a sucker for an attractive face, and it doesn't mean a standard of what's attractive to you. Because trust me, I've dated some people that you think, really? You? Who is me? I'm a person who needs love. That's what I am. And attention. And I also like to give it. And I like to give love and give attention. So it's a nice balance. Yeah, I wish I dated more, because even an ex said to me when I was younger, in my early 20s, was like, oh, you need more respect for yourself. Because I would sort of entertain people that would give me attention. Not saying I was a big cheater. Just... I thought that would bypass me or never get it again. I'm sure you can relate. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to accept what people do tell me, and to go on dates and say no afterwards, even if it was the best thing ever, just because it wasn't right for me. I shouldn't be scared to let go of that. Do you know what I mean? Everyone gets scared of that. As I'm getting emotional, you can see it's still a sore subject, but I'm working on it. How about that? So that's out the window. I want a clean man. I want a clean man. I want a clean man with passion. Okay, I've opened up about talking with dating. I do want to date again, and I'm feeling like I've established who I am and where I'm going. So now I'm ready, but also I haven't got time. And I never understood that, but now I'm kind of getting it with people who like just don't have time for their partners and stuff. Well, I'll have time for my partner, but I need time for me first, and they have to have time for them, and then we meet in the middle. So the next one, building trust in this generation is boundaries. Yes, as I said, all the above. I'm not looking for some high value man I'm not looking for cash. I'm looking for stability, and stability means my mental health firstly, the excitement to do what I want to do daily, to move forward, and also knowing that tomorrow hasn't come and yesterday's gone. So you have to live in the here and now. So all that you're chasing day to day, you're forgetting to be in the moment because you weren't promised tomorrow. You could die tomorrow and not be able to do what you enjoyed, right? That's what we got to do, but be able to do them. Sometimes it takes money, sometimes it definitely takes drive. And having an understanding of who you are and where you're going. That's what I want. That's high value to me. Please, I'll go to the pound shop and get my good stuff and make it look good. Stick it on for like stick some jewels, stick some gems on a jacket for like £1. And it's about placement and learn skill. Even if you're not talented, learn skill. Make do. Okay, building trust and boundaries. Yeah, you have to have boundaries in this generation. You guys are just doing too much too often too soon. Right, higher standard but not shallow. I think you get that I'm not shallow, but I do like to maintain myself. I have to, because I'm looking out for me before I do to wait on this Prince Charming to come, which he kind of did. And it didn't work because I was too busy slaving. He went to the wrong tower. He was supposed to go for kissing beauties, kiss and awake, sleeping Prince Beauty. But he ended up with Sleeping Beauty. I was a slave, darling. Trust me. Yeah. And finally, I'm still in the woes of depression. I am still in the woes of depression. But this depression can look like this, but you've got to listen to this. I am still in the throes of depression. Right way round. There we go. And I'm advertising to you in little bits. As I said, listen, do the best of you, be the best of you. There's nothing wrong with being individual, and there's other kind of individuals out there you don't even have to follow. Be you and be real. Have conviction with who you are. It's between you and God and a higher power that you believe in. And have faith and believe in something more than you. Focus on something more than you. Get over yourself. If you need a hand to hold, ask for it. If you need someone to talk to, open your mouth. If you need to shut your mouth, and and listen. Okay, well, share, like, comment and subscribe, because you guys know that I want to propel forward by expressing life, love, and I want to show by demonstration how to live with trauma and things that people go through. We'll go through, whether we want to admit it or not. And anyway, goodbye. See, mine's all over the place, but I'm going to try and be more consistent. You will see more from me on my social media, Facebook and Instagram. I'm active on there. I'm going to try TikTok out, but I don't just want to be dragged and thrown into a bag of wolves without the teeth. Canines. And alright then, guys, so love you loads, and follow me on social media. You'll see my lives there. You'll see my creativeness, and I'm coming to you time to time with a gathering of all this information, so you get it and I get you. So guys, yes, share, like, comment and subscribe, and find yourself to have an amazing day, because what you heard it from me, Talvin, Talvin, what talks. Bye bye. Love you.